Kool TV proudly presents East Carter Raiders basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside for countdown to tip-off for exciting East Carter Raiders basketball live on Kool TV.
Welcome to the campus of East Carter High School here in Grayson, Kentucky on a just rainy, nasty Tuesday evening. Greenup County has made the trip down the Industrial Parkway, short trip down 64. Took a left, another left, and a right, and they ended up at East Carter High School. What a matchup we have here tonight. Greenup County coming in. Wow, what a kind of one of the surprises for the year. No, they have been phenomenal all season long thanks to their sharp shooting, their great defense they've played, and just the length that they have. They've been really, really good all year long. Of course, with big wins over Raceland and at Russell. It's a really good team coming here to Grayson tonight. East Carter, winners of the last 3 games over Menifee, West Carter, and last night winners over district opponent Elliott County. A big, big matchup here, and it's kind of like that judgment week, you know. If you're not ready to hit your stride at this point of the season, kind of start putting a little doubt in your mind if you're going to make a run. So, big game here tonight here in Grayson. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back out here on Kool TV as the crowd continues to file in. Good crowd here below us. So, of course, the bottom section here at East Carter almost completely filled. Beginning to fill in here in the top sections. Grayson County's got a really good crowd across from us. Still a lot of those fans out in the lobby. The JV game just finished up. East Carter ran away with that one. So East Carter's victor in the JV game. Joined now by Coach Jeff Whitson. He'll be on the call with me tonight doing color. And, Coach, we saw last time me and you called the game, we saw East Carter, hate to bring this up, kind of beating a dead horse, but we saw them beat themselves. For them to win tonight over another good quality opponent, I think you go back to the same fundamentals. I think that, you know, you've got to hit your free throws. You've got to have the rebound advantage. And I think that if you drag your feet like East Carter has the last 3 games, you're going to get beat tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It's another one of those games. Greenup County's a solid basketball team. It's going to come in and look fairly long and athletic. Look like they're going to try to get after you a little bit. East Carter's going to have to play a heck of a game, hit free throws, take care of the basketball, not do those stupid little things that they've done the last couple games sometimes, been guilty of, and they're going to have to really buckle down and play a great game tonight against this Greenup County team.
Of course, East Carter has found some success going inside out. They like to put Blake Hall right in the middle of the paint and try to get the ball to him, and if he can't take it himself, he'll try to feed it out to some of their sharpshooters with Evan Goodman, Tate and Ty Scott, and Sexton, and you've seen players like Johnson and Burton And players like that have really stepped up to that role that East Carter's going to need them to be at if they're going to make a run in district and region play. So Greenup County still on the floor warming up. East Carter headed back to the bench. We're still about 7 minutes till tip. We'll be back on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Back out here on Kool TV as Grayson County has made their way back out to the floor. Just concluded tonight's national anthem. Still about 2 minutes, 50 seconds till tip. Some keys for tonight's game. I already mentioned for East Carter. I think for Greenup, limit your turnovers. I think that you have a length advantage over this East Carter team. I think if you're able to use it, go inside out, maybe feed the corners, get some good dribble drives, and not have any defensive lapses. You've got to feel pretty good about your chances here in Grayson tonight. Going back to what we said about East Carter, God, it starts at the free throw line. They got to start making a better percentage at the free throw line. I think over the last 3 games, they're something like 60% from the free throw line, which, that's not great, Coach. You know, it might get you a passing grade in high school, a D, but that's not where Cole Brammer wants his team to be at. A chance here to kind of, and we talked a little bit today, me and Coach Cole Brammer, this is a catapult moment. If East Carter can come, they got a really good team here at Greenup at home. If they're able to get a win tonight, kind of catapult you into that district tournament, and they got a big game Friday night. I don't think you have to worry about the Raiders looking ahead of the schedule, because that's going to kind of be one of those games that's kind of odd a little bit. Let's say East Carter wins that game, and them and Morgan's tied at the top in the district, 62nd. Is it a coin flip? How do they decide that?
I'm pretty sure, and I can't say this with 100% certainty, but I think it goes off of who won the first matchup. I can't say that with absolute certainty, but I think it goes off of the victor, whoever wins the initial matchup.
A couple of years ago, Cole Brammer flipped a coin for district seeding.
It might be.
I'm not exactly sure. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginningsatRacelandChristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Back out here on Kool TV as the lineups for Greenup County are being announced. Greenup County coming in 12 and 10. Here's your starting lineups: Gammon, Atkins, Chanley, Atkins, and Underwood. Starting lineups for the East Carter Raiders go as follows: Goodman, Hall, Tate and Ty Scott, and Johnson. Good crowd on hand. Coach, we got kind of lucky tonight. I know that you don't care. I forgot that you're a Louisville fan. Kentucky plays tomorrow against Florida, so usually they play on Tuesday nights, and sometimes I got the dual screen going with the cell phone.
Well, as painful as it is, my Cardinal basketball team's not much to watch this season.
It is truly as a Kentucky fan, I can say this, it's depressing to see where that program's at.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Brahms return in football, there'd be a whole great deal of depression in Louisville
Just
athletics.
Don't understand why they're that bad.
To get that changed around, but hopefully does. But it's a long shot at this point.
Hall is set to jump against Atkins. Tap controlled by Greenup County. Oh, Greenup will go from left to right.
Real close to over and back right off the bat.
And those all black uniforms that with Kelly green and yellow stripes down the sides. East Carter starts out in man-to-man. Hanley has it way out front. Now gets it off to Gammon. Down low to Underwood. Underwood in the middle of the paint. Nice move by him. Just can't finish at the basket. Evan Goodman down with the rebound. Circles off to his left. Finds Ty Scott. Nice shot fake. Mid-range shot. No good. Sky for the rebounds. Blake Hall puts it on the deck, puts it off the glass and in. Blake Hall with his first basket of the night, a triple-double last night at Elliott County.
It's a great rebound by Blake right there. We talked about the other night. He kind of has that Dennis Rodman rebounder. He's not the biggest guy.
And it looked like that Atkins kind of got caught between trying to pass the two different Musketeers. He'll travel, and the turnover will go back to East Carter.
Yeah.
We've seen that a lot this year. It seemed like what just happened and the ball getting caught on the hip a lot this year.
I think guys are going in looking for contact, and when they don't get it, it throws them off.
Blake Hall has it. Over to Goodman. Goodman, charity stripe. Has it tied up momentarily. And back out to Johnson. East Carter will reset. It's a good thing there's no shot clock here in the 16th region because a lot of these teams will be in trouble, Coach.
You got to like it in high school.
Drive by Evan Goodman. Tough shot. Got it to go. 4-0 Raiders.
I like having no shot clock. Make teams play a little defense. Gives you a little strategy.
You know what? That's okay. I think that they should have a shot clock. I think it should be 60 seconds. I've always said that. In, shot away. It's no good. Rebound goes off to Blake Hall, who has 2 thus far tonight. Hall looks to drive. He's just going to go right past the Greenup County defender. That was Chanley, and he is fouled. Foul will go against Chanley. It's Greenup County's first and his first. I didn't see a lot of contact there, Coach.
No, he looked fairly straight up and down on it, but I guess he bodied him up a little bit.
And one thing that you'll learn about our broadcast here on the Kool Sports Network, we call it how we see it, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes it backfires, but we call it how we see it. Blake Hall said he don't care. Here's the free throw, and it's good. Good way to start at the charity stripe, Coach.
Absolutely. And hopefully they can see a couple of those go down, and it turns into a good night for the Raiders.
Second one is away, in and out. Rebound goes off to Underwood. Ahead to Gaiman. East Carter still sitting at that man-to-man. This is a different type of Raiders team. This is the Raiders team we see in the second or third quarter.
Yep.
Not the one that usually starts a game. Good, patient offense there for Greenup County. They get the foul called. This will probably go against Goodman. It will.
Yeah, East Carter's definitely come out with a little bit higher defensive intensity than what they have shown the last couple games, which, of course, the last game I was here with you from Menifee County, which was a pretty laid-back night.
They put the car in cruise control, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Atkins is at the line, hits number 1.
But this team has come out with a little bit different defensive intensity tonight, and so far it's working out well.
Second was away, it's no good. Rebound goes off to Johnson, 5-1. East Carter leads. Goodman fires, top of the arc 3, good. Shannon Johnson, chiropractic 3-point shot for Evan Goodman.
It's a good sign. Evan seeing the ball go through the hole a couple times early in the game.
5 for Goodman, 3 for Hall. That's East Carter's 8. Lead swells to 7. Underwood has it, working against Johnson, and has it poked away. Ty Scott races up the far side, puts the car in neutral, and gives it off to Johnson. Tate Scott will hold it up top and reset this Raider offense. It's a pick up top for Blake Hall, and a corner three for Goodman is no good. Rebound goes to Ty Scott, who puts it up, no good. Rebound goes to Hall, who puts it up, it's no good. Another offensive rebound momentarily, but lost out of bounds by Johnson. It'll go back to the Musketeers.
It's a lot of great hustle right there by East Carter under the basket. Just couldn't get one to fall through.
Yeah, you might see Cole Bramer down there with a measuring tape after the game on trying to figure out how big that basket is. Gaiman, nice move, 3 in the air, good. What a tough shot there by Gaiman.
Got Scott in the air, jumped by, and just stood there for the open 3 and drained it.
Tate Scott walks this one across, gets it over to down low. Somebody got lost. Evan Goodman wide open, good recovery there. And Underwood will come out with it after it touches a couple of players, and here comes Greenup County. Tough drive, can't get it to go, and it's going to go off a Greenup County player. I believe that was Atkins, back to the Raiders. 8-4. East Carter leads here early. So, though, you got to talk about the stretch that East Carter's going to have here. You got Greenup here tonight, really, really good team. You got Morgan County coming in Friday, another really good team. And then you got Russell coming in later in a couple weeks. So, tough shot there by Ty Scott, and he is fouled.
We'll say that stretch will get you ready, though, because that's a lot of teams you're probably going to see if you make it to Moorhead.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get through the district tournament, you're going to see the Greenups and the Russells and the Morgan County. You're going to see Morgan in district tournament, hopefully. You got to.
Absolutely.
You're going to get an East Carter West Carter rematch in the first round.
I'm glad you brought up West Carter. Gaiman called for the foul. Ty Scott hits free throw number 1. You want to talk about a team that's really improved throughout the year. I know that some people in Grayson don't like bragging them on West Carter. I'll do it. Jeremy Webb's done a really good job with that team, man. They've gotten so much better since they first started this year. That is a team that, I'm telling you, if East Carter comes out and they don't take them seriously like they did in all field, they'll beat them.
Oh, Jeremy's a great X's and O's coach that's going to have his team ready to play. And it's definitely a game that you beat somebody. East Carter's won the first 2 matchups. Winning 3 times against anybody is tough.
That's a tough shot by Gaiman. Can't get it to go. Rebound goes off to Johnson. Now, they're a very improved team. I'll tell you what, I wasn't sure if East Carter got off the bus the first 5 or 6 minutes of that game when we were down there.
Oh, at the end of the first quarter, I was
17-4.
I was sitting in the crowd that night and was worried it was going to be a long night for the Raiders. And luckily they woke up in the second quarter and played much better. And then the third quarter played much better and then held on in the fourth quarter.
Oh, nice defensive play, but East Carter was fortunate to keep possession there. As Goodman loses his footing momentarily and shovels it ahead to Blake Hall. Hall looks to drive against Underwood. They're going to get charged underneath. Good job there by Underwood. Foul will go against Hall. It's his first, team second. Coach Cole Bramer wasn't happy with one of his players there.
Yeah, and I'll say I'm not sure what they were doing, but during the last, when East Carter was shooting free throws, both head coaches were up working the same official at midcourt. They were in both ears of him at the same time. I'm not sure over what, but both of them were getting their 2 cents in, bring the dead ball there.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you got to. Gaiman has it way out front, guarded by Tate Scott. Hands it off to Atkins. Nice move by Atkins. Tough shot. Good defense there by Holland. Wow, what a shot there by Atkins.
That's a shot you can't do anything about.
A lot of length there.
Blake Hall was in perfect position, and he just rose up above him and buried the shot.
Good shot there by Atkins. And shots blocked underneath. Another block, and they're going to get a foul.
Blake got himself caught up there with the fake. If he just would have grabbed the ball and went straight up, I think he's got an easy basket there.
If this is Chanley, and it is, that's number 2. Coach Allison not happy about it. You know what made that play? It wasn't, I don't think Greenup really did anything wrong there. I think that Blake Hall just being Blake Hall.
Yeah.
Free throws away, it's no good. The most fearless, aggressive player in the 16th region, I'd put Blake Hall against anybody. Just a true leader. I think every team, you need a Blake Hall, and fortunately enough, East Carter has one.
Oh, he's definitely that energy kid that's going to go out and, like I said, loose balls, anything. Blake's going to be in the mix of it somewhere.
1 for 2 at the line there. He has 4. It's 10-6. Gibbs wants another one. This one's no good. Multiple Raiders fight for the rebound, and Evan Goodman tears it down. Ahead to Tate Scott. Scott thought about driving, cut off by Atkins. Gives it back to Goodman for 3. That's good. Shannon Johnson, chiropractic 3-point shot.
You could see Evan calling for that one when he gave it up coming across half court. He was calling for it back immediately. You could tell that one was going up as soon as he caught it.
13-6. Goodman with 8 points here in this opening quarter. Good defense there by the Raiders. Tough shot by Gammon. Gets it to go. Wow, good shot by Gammon.
It's a pretty shot to be fading in motion, going from left to right, and they will square up and still hit that. That's a tough jumper.
6 points for Gammon. It's number 1 versus number 1, and we get a foul underneath. I think this might go against Underwood. That is the 4th team foul against Greenup County with 1:26 left. So another team foul against Greenup County. Shooting a double bonus for East Carter. Down low to Hall. Up the glass. Can't get it to go. Goodman with the rebound. Back out to Tate Scott will fire a three. This one too hard off the back of the rim. And it looks like Gammon's got the rebound. He's fouled by Johnson.
You're going to get Quentin on the reach in there.
So that'll be Johnson's first, team third on the Raiders. Lead 13-9, 1:15 left here in this opening quarter. Big week of basketball. You talk about on the high school level and at the collegiate level. Good move by Underwood. Just kind of lost his footing. Evan Goodman say, I'll take that. And he's going to go coast to coast, put it off the glass and in. Goodman with 10 in the opening quarter, Coach.
That's a great sign if you're East Carter.
On pace for 40. That's what we expect.
Yeah.
He'll go back and watch this.
If Evan sees the ball go through the hole a couple times early, it can be a long night for a lot of teams.
Yep. Play, and shot is partially deflected. Gets his own board, puts it off the glass and in. That's number 21, Atkins. Atkins with 3.
I'm surprised with the contact we didn't get a call one way or the other on a block or short.
And I've said this several times on the air. You've heard me say it. If they called every foul in the game, we would just finish at the charity stripe and there just wouldn't be hardly any action, so they can't do that. Nice drive by Tate Scott. So, he was...
He's laying on the S in East Carter on the baseline.
So, East Carter got lucky they didn't call for a foul in the other direction, and it's probably a foul right there. So, so far, all you can ask for, Coach, is consistency, and it's been consistent thus far.
Yeah, they're letting them reach and bang and bounce around a little bit.
You got to.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and you know better than anybody, you got to fight for extra yards.
Yeah.
Atkins has it, guarded by Sexton, just fires. Looked like he was a little unsure what to do with the ball there.
Yeah, did not look comfortable with the basketball in that situation.
15-11, we've played one. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Reyes Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Reyes Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back out here on Kool TV. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup. For all your corporate employee needs, the good folks at J.D. Flooring. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. By James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. You'll find all your hardware supplies and more that you'll need at James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. East Carter has the ball to begin this second quarter. Goodman, guarded by Atkins. They kind of set up a wall there for him, Coach. Well,
they were.
Ty Scott said, I'll take the three, and miss it. East Carter fortunate there. Good heads-up play there by Sexton.
Yeah, Greenup County was definitely waiting for Goodman to come off the screen there. They hedged out over top of it, and we're going to cut him off, and did what they intended to do. Made Evan give up the basketball.
Last night was the first Raider game that I had missed in 3 years. Crazy.
You were still doing a Raider game. You were just doing a Lady Raider game.
No. We had a miscommunication on our end, and we were scheduled to do Morgan County East Carter last night. Didn't get just the snow days, trying to redo the schedule. Sexton's three's off the mark, no good. Rebound goes to Underwood. Just a little miscommunication, and it's just one of those things. I'd planned on doing it. Nice move there by Atkins, who will put it off the glass and in. He has 4. Back and forth we go. I'm surprised he didn't shoot it there.
I would say Evan was
surprised he didn't shoot it
Evan
there.
was about to pull that one for a little heat check and see if.
Nice drive by Goodman, who put it off the glass and in. And maybe got a little contact
I would say
there.
a little,
Hey.
little contact on that
Little
one.
contact there. Nice pass down low, wraparound layup. Excuse me, reverse layup is good.
That was a great
by
pass.
Harrington, I believe.
That was a great pass by Atkins.
And he's on fire. 3 in the air. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for a Johnson chiropractic 3-point shot for Evan Goodman.
There's that heat check. He's warm.
He has 13 here in this first half. Of course, Coach Whitson's expecting 40, but
hey.
I don't see it. I just don't see it. And we got a carry by Underwood, and the ball will go back to East Carter, leading 20-15.
I can promise you one thing. If Evan Goodman scores 40 tonight, it's a good night for East Carter.
Not if nobody else scores.
If Evan gets 40, I'm going to take my chances that it's a good night for East.
Timeout, East Carter. Of course, timeout this season is brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Of course, tonight's game is also brought to you by the Flatwoods First Baptist Church. We invite you to worship with them at some other Greenup Baptist Association church, or by the Russell First Baptist Church. We invite you to worship with them or some other Greenup Baptist Association church. Of course, tonight's officials are brought to you by Tri-State Ophthalmology. They provide the Tri-State with expert in surgical medical management of eye disease, including LASIK surgery. That's Tri-State Ophthalmology. I know Gavin Ramsey is one of the officials. Do you know the names of the other ones, Coach?
No, not off the top of my head. I would say I know one of them as a football official, but the name escapes me.
Well, nice steal there by Atkins as Tate Scott was trying to get it over in the right corner to Goodman. Green County with the possession. Atkins, he'll fire from there. Tough shot. He's already hit it once. He hits it twice.
He's got a pretty jump shot.
6 points for Atkins.
He squares up and just rises up above the defender and buries it.
Back out to Goodman for another 3, in and out, no good. Rebound goes off to Harrington, who gets off the game and kind of just, they're going to call a walk here. It may have slipped out of his hands there just momentarily.
I'll say this on that rebound, that was a very intelligent play by Blake Hall. That was a play where Blake showed some maturity. In the past, Blake would have gone over his back to try to grab that rebound and drawn a foul.
Let's see here. Now, the officials are going over to the not sure what that was about.
I'm not either. They're checking the...
Saying something about Tate Scott.
Either that or it looks like they're checking the time maybe. Yep, they're adjusting the time up there.
He said 2:05, and that's the only 2:05.
Yeah, they moved it to 5:25 left in the quarter.
Blake Hall with just the alley-oop version of the inbound play.
Yeah. What I was saying with Blake was that was a play where he showed some maturity, where in the past he would have reached over top and drawn a silly foul right there, and he pulled his hands back in time and did a great job. Oh!
Almost thrown away, and it will cause a turnover. (22-17).
Tate Scott about had that one on a one-on-none breakaway, but then it bounced off the Greenup County player.
I think this is a big possession here for East Carter. You get this lead out to 7 or 8. The urgency starts to pick up a little for Greenup County. Tate Scott with a corner 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Underwood. Outlet pass to Atkins. And he's fouled.
Yeah.
Sure was by Ty Scott. That'll be his first, team first in the quarter.
Ty got in a little too close to him on that one, and just when he went to go for the shot, arms got tangled up. That's one they got a call underneath the basket there.
Good crowd on hand, Coach.
There's a good crowd for it to be early in the weeknight game.
I saw Coach Tim Champlin down there at the concession stand. Of course, you guys had your freshman signing night tonight.
Yeah, we brought in all the underclassmen coming in, had a good crowd of young guys coming in, and hope to see them up in the weight room getting ready for next season on the football field.
Yeah, and they'll have to get used to me.
Get used to the crazy guy on the air that comes around.
tell a little story about Coach Tim Champlin. A couple years ago, it's actually been 3. Nice drive by Blake Hall, who put off the glass and in. Blake has 4 in this quarter. Lee goes back to 5. No, excuse me. Man, Atkins, when he takes the ball to the basket, it's just smooth, isn't it? It's just smooth.
He's a smooth player. He's got a smooth jump shot. He moves fluid with the basketball. Just everything so far, he seems like he's a smart basketball player. When to go, when not to go. So far, he's been really impressive.
Well, I had, back when we did the EKA broadcasting here, Johnson will fire from 3. That's no good. I had Coach Tim Champlin on the broadcast with me one night for a basketball game, and he brought a hot dog over there. And I said, what's on that hot dog, man? He goes, nacho cheese. No sauce, just nacho cheese. I just thought that was odd, man. I don't know. It's a required taste.
I'll say I can't hate on him for that one.
And it looks like we got a foul. Not sure. The whistle seemed to blow a little early.
Yeah, trust me. As a coaching staff, we give each other as hard a time as you possibly can get. But I can't hate on him for nacho cheese on a hot dog. I mean,
I'm just giving him a hard time because I can.
It's like bad pizza. Bad pizza's still good.
Foul when he gets Ty Scott. It's number 2 for him. I don't know. I can't eat no bad pizza, man. I just can't do it.
I've really only had pizza I couldn't eat one time, and that was after a football game within the last couple of years. Not anywhere here in Grayson. It was on the road after a game, not to mention what town or anything. It was nowhere remotely local to here. That's the only time I've ever had pizza I couldn't eat.
I guarantee you what in the Grayson or Flatwoods Papa John's, that's some of the best pizza you can have.
Absolutely.
So 24-21, they've kind of just exchanged punches for a while here, Coach. Now, Scott, corner 3, no good. Rebound goes to Blake Hall. Hall is fouled. That's just wanting it more, Coach. That's just wanting it more.
That's like I was saying earlier, Blake. Blake's kind of got that Dennis Rodman rebounder. He's not the biggest guy on the floor. He's got those long arms. Blake's going to get in great position for the basketball, and he is going to be relentless, going up and down as many times as he needs to, getting on the floor. He's going to scrap for it. He's kind of got that Rodman rebounding mentality.
Atkins whistled for the foul. Blake Hall hits free throw number 1.
He's got that little bit of Rodman craziness in him, too.
I mean, if my scorebook's correct, and 99% of the games it's correct, looking at the scoring here, Coach, of East Carter's 25 points, only one of those points don't belong to Evan Goodman or Blake Hall. That should go to the East Carter, and it will. Good job defensively there. It looked like Gibson kind of got tied up over in the corner and may have lost the handle a little bit. They'll go back to the Raiders. Yeah, so looking at the scoring here, in the scoring column, I don't have the exact points, but for Greenup County, Gaiman, Atkins, and Harrington. For East Carter, Goodman, Hall, and Ty Scott. 3 in the air is no good. They're going to go out of bounds, and it should go back to Greenup County, and it will.
Well, luckily for Greenup County, Evan Goodman's cooled off a little bit the last couple possessions.
Has it. Back out to Underwood for 3. It's good. First basket of the night for Underwood. 26-24. Front to Hall. Hall looking to drive against Atkins. Spins in the lane. Puts off the glass. Can't get it to go. Atkins skies for the rebound. Ahead to Gaiman. Gaiman. Good move. Just couldn't finish. Really nice move there by Gaiman. He's going to get whistled for the foul. Maybe a little frustration foul there. Just trying to get the ball back.
Yeah, and I think the official down there, he tried to give him every opportunity to not call it there. He reached in one time. They gave
of that.
He reached in once. They gave it to him. He reached in twice. They gave it to him on the third time. He finally was like, all right, I'm blowing the whistle on this one.
It's only his second, but here in the first half now, Coach Allison has a couple Musketeers, important Musketeers, with 2 fouls with Chanley and Gaiman. Momentarily left Evan Goodman wide open over there.
I'll say, yeah, please leave Evan on the wing. I'm sure Cole Brammer's sitting over there going, yeah, please don't guard him.
Ty Scott thought about it, gives it off to Goodman, who will fire 3. Good. Johnson chiropractic 3-point shot for Evan Goodman. 6 in the quarter. He keeps going like this, Coach, he might be flirting with a career high by the time this game ends. Oh, wow, what another great shot there by Atkins.
Atkins is really impressive in his first half.
He is.
He said he's just smooth with the basketball. He's
player,
fluid.
Good player.
He's long. He's hard to guard.
Looks like Greenup has moved into a zone, Coach.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what kind of
now. Well, I don't think they knew either. There's a couple of Musketeers that were just in no man's land. Blake Hall said, "I'll put it off the glass and in while you guys figure it out."
Yeah, I think there was some miscommunication there because it looked like they were trying to get into a 2-3, but then there were 4 guys on the back line of it.
At one time, there was 4 guys almost on the baseline.
Yeah.
Turnover there. And timeout. Coach Kool, Brammer 30 will keep it right here. Brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. Well, Coach, we've saw East Carter the last 3 games. Of course, we don't follow Greenup County, but we watch these Raiders every game. I hate to use the analogy they've sleepwalked, but it's no secret that the energy to begin this game is a completely different animal compared to the last 3.
Yeah, absolutely. The Lawrence County game came out, and East Carter dug a hole and never could get out of it for the rest of the night. Played a decent basketball game outside of the first 6 or 7 minutes.
Right.
And then turned around against Menifee County and was
trailed 5-0 to begin that game.
But then was able to kind of put that one on cruise control. And then started out with West Carter about as awful as what East Carter could
maybe
ever.
The worst half of basketball this group, since they've been playing together, has played.
Well, now the second quarter, they stepped it up and they closed that gap back in.
Trailed by 2 at the half.
Yeah, had a huge lead. Like I said, at the end of the first quarter, if you were a Raider fan, you were worried it was going to be a long night in Olive Hill.
17-4 to end the quarter number 1.
But then they dug out of the hole and played better. And then I didn't get to see the game at Elliott County the other night, but
that was a cruise control game. No offense to anybody, but I think it was 61-39 was the final.
Yeah. But again, this week's kind of this will show you a little bit more of the region that, like I said, you got to get by
like I said,
a difficult West Carter team for a third time.
Sexton, he needs to hit this one, and he can't get it to go, man. Sexton's one of those kids that if he gets hot, East Carter turns into a different animal.
Yep, it just gives you that extra score.
Right, and you can't key in on Goodman or Ty Scott or one of those. So, you know how you break the cold streak? Keep shooting.
Yep. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
33 seconds left here in the first half. 31-26. Atkins is going to walk this one across. Looks like Graham County is just going to maybe hold this one for the last possession. Underwood has it. Almost stolen away. Well, front to Atkins.
If I'm East Carter right now, I'm making sure that there's a hand in Eli Atkins' face.
And a lot of contact underneath both ways. No call with 5 seconds left. Evan Goodman has it. There, he's going to fire from the volleyball line off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound goes to Atkins. He'll fire full court, and it's no good. We're at the half. 31-26. Raiders lead the Musketeers. We'll be back on Kool TV.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at OsmondPharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for the best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West, Ashland.
Back out here on Kool TV. And Coach, I'll tell you, the first half lived up to the hype. What a great first half of basketball by both these teams.
Yeah, that was an up and down quarter. Lots of shots made, lots of defense play. I mean,
absolutely,
it was a fun half of basketball to watch.
Now let me say this, and I want to be clear when I say this. We appreciate everybody that listens to us or watches us. Of course, I go on the road with the Raiders a lot, and I've been everywhere across the state. Of course, was with you guys down at Bell County. Went to Bracken County earlier this year with the basketball team. We love that you watch these games or listen to it, but we strongly encourage you to be here. I think these student athletes have worked hard enough that if you're able to, come out and support them, because I promise you it'll be worth the $5 admission. Don't you agree, Coach?
Yeah, there's nothing like being at a game, whether it be high school, pro, college, pee-wee. It's a fun thing to sit and watch these kids compete.
Oh, listen, and I love all levels of sports. But it seems like that there's a special place in college and high school. It just seems like maybe the amateurism of it is just it just seems like it's better. Is it better quality? Probably not. Now, not if you're comparing it to the NFL or NBA, but it just you see stuff in high school and college, whether it's football or basketball, that you wouldn't normally see in other levels of the sport. So.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too that. You live in smaller towns.
Right.
It means something to those towns. You've got people that you say, my dad or my brother or my cousin or uncle played basketball or played football or baseball there, and you're going to hear about it from them. That like the East Carter-West Carter game, if you win or lose that game, you're going to hear about it for the rest of your life in Grayson and Olive Hill, whether you won it or lost it, how many times you did, and what happened. It's one of those things you're going to play a little extra that week.
Says a Russell and Boyd County graduate.
Well, I was a Boyd County graduate, so I grew up in the Boyd County Ashland games. But I can tell you, there's a different intensity of the East Carter West Carter games. I graduated during during the heyday of the Boyd County Ashland rivalry, kind of in basketball and in football and baseball and everything. These East West games just have a little bit something different about it.
Here's the thing, and I'll say this, okay? As far as how many people come to games, it's not as big as what Russell and Ashland used to be, okay? But on a personal level, the East-West game is the most personal rivalry game I have ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah,
it's mostly because these people have known each other their entire life.
Yeah.
And the communities are familiar with each other. But I think that's something that's kind of watered it down a little bit, which is a good thing, by the way, is social media.
Oh, absolutely. It used to be a thing. We talk about it all the time. I can remember when I was in school, you may know, as a kid played football at Boyd County, you may know one or two kids at Ashland that you've played against your whole life or something like that, but you didn't really know many of those kids.
Right.
Now these kids they're friends on Snapchat and on Facebook, and they play AAU ball and they play summer ball, and they do all this stuff all year.
We got to take a break because I'm talking too much, and my producers tell me we got to take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
But again, you're never
back out here on Kool TV, the official streaming partner of Carter County Schools. Both teams out on the floor warming up. I think the pregame keys kind of pretty much cover the second half, Coach. For Greenup County, it looked like a lot of their possessions. Now, they were efficient a lot. Let me say that before I say this. It seemed like they got in a little bit of a hurry there sometimes.
Yeah, there's some times they didn't look comfortable with the basketball. East Carter did well at handling the basketball, limiting their turnovers.
Right.
I didn't see the final stats, but shot pretty well from the free throw line, it seemed like.
Well, you didn't see the stats. I'll give them to you real quick. Leading scorer for Greenup County at the half with Atkins. And at the half for East Carter, the leading scorer was Goodman with 16, Hall with 12. Okay. We've missed a basket somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Somebody has a basket that we don't know about. We'll have to go back and look at it. Of course, my good friend Chad Goodman down there will have the official stats, but you know, his son's a way better athlete than he ever was.
Absolutely.
I had to throw that. I haven't pulled that line out since baseball season.
Both of his sons are better athletes than he was.
You know, they say he was lightning. They say he was fast, man.
Really?
Yeah, I've had people tell me. Greenup County has the possession here. Gaiman walking this one across. Remember, Gaiman and Chanley with 2 fouls apiece. Wrap-around pass down low to Underwood, working against Johnson. And he is fouled. Can't get the shot, but foul will go against Johnson. Send Underwood to the line.
Quentin was in good position initially, and then he dropped his arms down as he went up with the basketball and got him on the arm.
Well, that is second on Johnson.
I'm still working on calling him Quentin. He's Q to me in my head. I've got to focus on trying to call him Quentin.
I got to call him Johnson on the radio.
I was saying, I just look at him and it's Q did this, Q did that. I got to really focus to call him Quentin.
Underwood hits the first for his fourth and hits number 2 for his 5th point tonight. 31-28. I'll tell you what, the concession stand's making some money over there. There's a long line over there.
Greenup County coming out in the press to start the second half.
Yeah, giving the Raiders just a little bit of a different look, I think. And look for them maybe to move to a zone at some point here in the second half. Not done it yet. Blake Hall, nice passing. Mid-range shot by Johnson is good.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a press intended. It wasn't a turnover press. It was just a disruption, not letting you bring the ball up freely.
3:28. And we're going to get a travel, as I believe the handoff between Underwood and Gaiman just took a little too long and too many steps for Gaiman.
Yeah, it took off, didn't want to put the ball on the floor first, and it's a problem you see at all levels of basketball.
We've seen that in the first couple of possessions here for the Musketeers, a give-and-go technique. They're trying to get something going offensively. It's not that their offense has been bad, but I think to win tonight, Blake Hall's going to drive. Tied up momentarily, feeds it off to Goodman, who's just way too far underneath the basket, and Tate Scott. That's the senior leadership for Tate Scott right there.
Smart, pull out it with the basketball, go back to top of the key, reset the offense.
In no hurry, hands it off to Blake Hall, over to Goodman.
It's the benefit of that no shot clock we were talking about earlier.
Step back long three. He was fouled. Gets his own rebound. Wrap around pass to Tate Scott, and East Carter will reset.
Again, good there's no shot clock because that ball's never touched the rim, so we would have been in trouble if there was a shot clock for East Carter on that one.
Drive, puts it off the glass, no good. And Greenup County's Underwood comes down with a rebound. Over to Atkins. Back to Underwood. Underwood, nice fake. Will drive. He traveled. They didn't call it, but he'll put it off and in. Underwood. Heck of a second half so far, Coach. Leads down to 3.
Yeah, Greenup County's made a little run to close it back in here.
And ball's kicked.
So, yeah, they got to call the kick on that one.
Well, I was wondering if they had whistles still.
Yeah, there's not been – it's been a quiet second half so far on that front. But, hey, I'll take it being quiet with the whistles over it just being a whistle fest.
Yes. Sometimes you get those games and it's just ugh. Johnson has it way out top and gives it off to Goodman. Tate Scott, good defensive possession here for the Musketeers. East Carter making them work for it, though.
Yeah, it's been a good patient possession for both teams on this.
And Johnson's going to throw it between the legs of Ty Scott, and it'll go back to the Musketeers. Big possession here for the Musketeers, trailing by 3. They have never led, Coach.
Yeah, we talked about East Carter needing to protect the basketball, and that's one of those ones that they needed to continue that possession and can't afford to give up easy ones like that.
Underwood working against Johnson. Nice move. Shot is blocked, and they're going to get a jump ball. This should stay with Greenup County. Maybe it'll go back to East Carter. Will.
For a minute, I thought they were going to call the foul on that one. I was going to say that was all ball pinning it down.
No, Gavin's pretty good on that baseline, man.
Yeah.
Gavin Ramsey is who I talk about. And I'll say this. I haven't called a game this year where I was like, you know what, officiating cost whoever was playing the game.
Yeah,
there was always other factors, but I will say this, and we're going to get travel. Wow, okay. There was a game, Kentucky was playing at Arkansas a couple of nights ago. Wow, that official was terrible in that game.
Well, I don't know if Coach Brammer would agree right now after that traveling call. I think he feels there was a little bit of contact there. And
yeah,
he's still working the official going up the sideline right now on that one.
George Washington leads Ashland 21-15, start of the second quarter. Gammon traveled. Sure did. So neither team really wants to keep the possession, Coach.
No, it's kind of gotten a little sloppy on both teams the last couple of possessions.
Greenup County has cut it to 3 on multiple occasions. That's the closest they've been. Game started out 4-0, and East Carter has not looked back since then. Like I said, backdoor cut, and that, I mean, How was there no foul there? I mean, yeah, Cole Bramer not happy there. And going to call that against, looks like they call it against, who they call it against? Is it against Johnson?
They call it against Quentin Johnson.
Okay, so that'll be his third.
I think Coach Bramer's wondering on that one how that's called a foul. And
well, you know what? That you can't go by that. Each quarter's going to have to start shooting the ball.
Yeah, they're just going to make baskets.
You know, free throw is away, and it is good. As Chanley at the line for his first basket of the night. You can blame the officials all you want to, but the last couple of possessions, Coach, each quarter just hadn't looked good.
No,
Just call it what it is.
It's been sloppy.
Here's number 2, and it's good. Closest the Musketeers have been all night is 1 point, and that's where we sit at, 33-32. This one's going to be knocked out of bounds. Allison not happy about that. I really didn't have a really good look at it as we see it on a Grayson Sporting Goods. That looked like that hit off Evan Goodman's shoe, and I don't call it what it is.
I don't say, yeah, we couldn't see it. I couldn't see it from our angle with the student section right there behind the bench. I know Greenup's players seemed pretty adamant that he wasn't the last touch. And
I love East Carter as much as anybody, but I got one there.
Yeah.
Goodman looks to drive. Teardrop runner, no good. Rebound goes to Blake Hall, and he is fouled.
All of a sudden, in the second half, there's been a lid on the basket for East Carter to start the half.
And it looks like the foul will go against. They're going to give this to Underwood. That is his second. Nice move by Blake Hall. Just couldn't finish. Gets his own board. Puts it on the glass and in. The Blake Hall effect, Coach. First basket here in the second half. He has 14.
Another great hustle play by Blake.
And they left Atkins wide open for a 3, and it's no good. He gets his own board, though. Puts the shot up. No good. Good defense there by Quentin Johnson. Home run pass to Blake Hall, who feeds Goodman. Teardrop runner in the lane. It's good, and Goodman will have a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. See that on your Grayson Sporting Goods, just a replay.
Play worked out great for East Carter. That may have been the slowest, longest in the air full-court pass I think I've ever seen.
Speaking of Grayson Sporting Goods, my girlfriend went in there today and ordered a Letterman's jacket. Let me tell you something. As far as the old-fashioned feel to sporting good places, and the old-fashioned feel with all the newest equipment, there's only one place in this tri-state, and it's Grayson Sporting Goods. I love those people there.
Yeah, it's good people. They can take care of whatever you need and get. And
I showed up one day, and I was on my way to a basketball game for East Carter, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, I'm sure. And I was like, I need some Raider gear. He goes, I got you. And went back there and made it right then.
Yeah.
And that's the way they do it at Gray. Oh, what a rejection by Hall. It lands in the hands of Tate Scott, who drives, puts it off the glass and in. Lead goes back to 8. And going to get a push. This will probably go against Blake Hall. As you can see this of your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. The rejection by Blake Hall against Underwood. So, second foul against Blake Hall. Third team foul against East Carter with 2:43 left in this third.
See William Burton come into the game for the first time tonight.
Yeah, he's a good player, too. Good young talent. Shot of the way is no good. Good tap by Atkins, who gets it away to Underwood, who is fouled. Going to get it against Evan Goodman. That's his second. Team fourth. So that's interesting, Coach. With 4 team fouls, 2 minutes, 40 seconds left here in this third quarter. I think we're going to see some bonus shots for Greenup County.
I'd say it's the ever infamous new bonus rule.
Yeah, well, it takes a little strategy out of the game, don't it? A little bit.
Yeah.
But you like those one-on-ones because you can.
But at the same time, it takes away that side of strategy. But if you're an offensive player, it adds that strategy because if I can go to the basket and draw contact, I can get you in the bonus real quick.
Goodman, teardrop runner, no good. Nah, it feels like bowling with the gutters up to me, or the rails up a little bit. It is. It is. What was wrong with the way that we played the game for 100 years?
True.
Sometimes you change stuff when you don't have to. We're all guilty of it, but I just not a big fan of that rule. So I'm not just saying that because Greenup County's in the bonus. I'm sure Greenup County's been on the other end of this year. I'm just saying I'm not a big fan of it. 40 to 33.
We're society.
Just my personal opinion. That the opinion does not reflect the people here at Kool.
We're a society with a short attention span. We like seeing points scored in baseball, football, basketball.
I don't know. I tell you what, some of the best football games I've watched were 10 to 3.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
I know that you're
a defensive guy. Though.
I am. I love the defensive line and offensive line and linebackers. I like watching them, how they read the line. I love that stuff, man.
I'll take a good old 42-38 football game any day.
That's your Big 12 DNA.
I love my boy Brom at Louisville so much.
Yeah.
He's going to get up and down the field and score.
I bet you liked when Kentucky scored 31 in the second half on him,
too. Year one. Year one.
How is that? I mean, Kentucky didn't score 31 points probably the whole year, and they scored 31 against Louisville.
Brom came in year one and took a program that was in bad shape and did a great time.
Tough battle down low against Evan Goodman, and it looks like number 23, Veach, who has checked in. Foul will go against Veach. I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time. I know you're a loyal Colonel, too.
Oh, absolutely. If you want to see a fun basketball team to watch, get on ESPN Plus and watch a little Eastern basketball.
I love watching Moorhead and Eastern and Murray State and teams like that. I hope everybody makes the tournament. Northern Kentucky's been pretty good lately. Blake Hall's mid-range shots no good.
Coach Hamilton's really got that team playing well right now. They're first place in the A-Sun.
Gammon's long three is no good. Goodman with the rebound.
I watch just about every Eastern game on there. He's got them playing really well right now. So I hope my Colonels can make the tournament because my Cardinals sure don't have a shot.
Of course, in that OVC that Eastern Kentucky's in. And
not anymore.
They're not in the OVC
No,
anymore?
Eastern's been out of the OVC for several years now.
What are they in?
Atlantic Sun.
Atlantic Sun. Is that with, like, Temple?
No, that's down there. Everything's changed around so much, but
nice.
It's got some of the schools down in Georgia and Florida, and now they've got down in Texas.
Yeah.
All conferences change around so much now that.
Yeah, Marshall should have stayed in the MAC.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. They've been really successful there. I remember when they've had Rakeem Cato and those guys, man, that was a really good team.
I'll say this, though, the Mid-American Conference is by far the most stable conference of college sports. They're the only one that has not seen major upheaval and change.
You know, the MAC is just a good old-fashioned conference. Now, I will say the Sun Belt, what Marshall's in right now, is a good conference, too, though.
Yeah, but you see different teams in there in and out every year, it seems like now, with the changing world of college sports.
Leads back down to 3. It was 8 momentarily ago, 40 to 37, as we tiptoe under 30 seconds here in this third quarter. And we're going to get a foul.
Blake got a little out of control that time and got bailed out.
We'll go against, I think they gave it to Underwood. That's his third. Of course, last year I went with East Carter to Estill County 3 straight days, and Blake Hall was down there and got a bad cut. I believe it was near his eyebrow. And to the point where he had to come out of the game. You know, if Blake Hall gets cut, usually they just tape it up. It is what it is. They had to stop the game, and what does Blake Hall do? Well, he plays in the game the next day, and that's just the way it is. I think he got some, I don't know if he got stitches. It definitely needed stitches, but they don't really give stitches anymore. They give, what do they do? They got this glue that they do. Going to get called for the lane violation.
Lane was real early on that one. Blake wasn't even close to shooting that basketball yet.
41. Well,
you got to see a lot of Estill County this year.
Our scoreboard says 41. The scoreboard on the floor says 40. Tough runner is good. I believe it is 40 to 39. I'm not sure here. We'll have to maybe. look up some of the scoring here. Let's see. Step back long three for Goodman off the front of the rim, no good. Ran down by Veach, and that'll end quarter number 3. We've played 3, 40-39. Raiders lead the Musketeers. We'll be back on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back out here on Kool TV. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring of Greenup for all your carpet and flooring needs. The good folks at JD Flooring. By Kurt Robertson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your vehicle needs. All your insurance needs. Home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robertson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown. Greenup Books, Movies, and so much more than the Greenup County Public Library. And by James True Value Hardware in Allfield. You'll find all your hardware supplies and you'll need and more at James True Value Hardware in Allfield. Well, Coach, did we expect anything differently?
No, it's coming in. Everybody expected this to be a great basketball game, and it's lived up to the billing.
Yeah, I agree. Looks like East Carter starting out in a 3-2 zone.
Yeah.
Again, quarter number 4. Kind of see what Greenup County does here. Gaiman says, I'll fire a 3, and it's no good. Evan Goodman with the rebound, and we're going to get a foul. This foul will go against Atkins. And I only have him for number 1. A little bit of a scoring updates here. Start of the third quarter. Boyd County leads West Carter 56-22. Halftime, George Washington trails Ashland 39-34. Of course, I had another scoring update. Good pass there. Really good crowd on hand. Of course, Greenup County's faithful. They travel with this team everywhere, as do the Raiders fans. Good job by Goodman as he let a couple of Musketeers fly past him, and he'll put it off the glass and in.
Good up and under move by Evan.
He goes back to 3. Greenup County has never led. Underwood will fire to tie. This one's no good. Good position there for Atkins. I don't know how that wasn't a travel. Back out the game, and he'll fire for 3, and he'll hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you can go from the upright position to laying on your back with the ball. And
yeah, this was not a jump ball situation. I don't know. Sometimes I'm glad I'm not an official.
Oh, it's one of the most difficult
Scott
jobs.
will fire for 3. This one's no good. Rebound goes to Johnson. Johnson is fouled and gets it to go. So Johnson will have a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. Oh, no, I could not be an official. I would feel so guilty if I made a bad call, which I'm not saying these officials have made bad calls or had made bad calls. I'm just saying, it's human nature.
You're gonna miss one.
You're gonna miss a couple.
It's gonna happen in every sport.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss a call.
And truthfully, you see me in Eastern Kentucky Athletic Group. I don't deal with parents very well. It's what it is.
Oh, it's definitely one of the most difficult jobs
Absolutely.
out there.
That's why we cut them some slack. We love our officials here in the 16th region.
As an official, the only way to really know you've done a good job is when nobody notices you.
And you think that these officials, when they get in their car to leave, they really care who wins? I mean,
they care about doing a great job.
Absolutely. There's integrity with that job.
Yeah.
Gaiman, guarded by Goodman. And I'll tell you what, that's been a really good matchup tonight, watching Gaiman and Goodman go at it, Coach.
Yeah. They've battled back and forth all night.
Nice drive by Gaiman. And kind of just got caught in no man's land. Outlet pass to Goodman, guarded by, and Goodman is fouled by Underwood. And per the scorebook, that'll be number 4 against Underwood.
They survived the carnage at midcourt there. We had
I'll tell you what, Evan Goodman about put his football pads on right there. Nice inbound pass to Ty Scott for three. That's no good. Rebound goes to Blake Hall. He tried to tip it back up. No good. Gets another board. He'll turn and put it off the glass. It's no good. But Blake Hall will go to the line to shoot two. Foul will go against Chanley, his third. (45-42).
The two huge free throws for Blake Hall right now.
Absolutely. It's a. Of course, you talk about these Raiders played on tired legs. Played a game last night. Blake Hall was a triple-double last night.
That's tough to do.
That's Russell Westbrook territory.
I'll say that's tough to do on any level, on any night.
Second one's away, and it is also good. Of course, I was at the house, and I was watching a couple of streams on a couple of the parents' that went live. By the way, if you go back and watch this, I really appreciate that. And then after the game, Cole Bramer texted me and said, first triple-double I've ever coached.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure, without looking at the stats, I'm sure Blake's well on his way to a double-double tonight.
He already has a double-double.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He already has a double-double.
I can't imagine he doesn't have 10 rebounds.
He had 10 rebounds a half.
Yeah.
Ty Scott will drive, put it off the glass, and in.
A nice little spurt by East Carter right now to push the lead back out.
The lead has swollen back to 7. Greenup County tied it at one point. Timeout. Greenup County, it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. I'm telling you, I'm going a little off topic here because that's what we do here at East Carter. I'm going to have to get down to Star Country Market. And every time I see this commercial show up here on this screen, I'm just like, I might have to start taking Old 60 again because I'm telling you what, if that food if it tastes half as good as it looks on this ad that we have for them, we spend a lot of money down there.
Like I said, I can attest to the bacon cheeseburger being top notch. I have always, one of the greatest things that's irked me is I've wanted to try their breakfast forever because I'm sure it's amazing.
Right.
They don't open until 8 o'clock. I'm already at school and out here by 8 o'clock. I was like,
And I walked in there a couple of times, of course. I grew up fishing Tigers Creek, fishing Kinnikinnick. So sometimes on the way home, me and my dad would always take Route 60 home, and we would eat at Star or eat at Smoky Valley or, things like that. So just some of the old – I'm an old man now. When I bring up Smoky Valley, these kids watching are probably like, what is that? Oh, heavy contact there, Underwood. And he feeds underneath to a cutting Harrington, who puts it off the glass and in. So we'll have to go back and look at that replay.
He's very lucky he didn't pick up number 5 on a clear out right there.
Well, we just don't know. That's why we have instant replay here on the Cool Head Sports Network, brought to you by Grayson Sporting Goods. Because we can go back and look at it, and you can watch it with us. That's, it's just one of those things where, we have the best in the business. It is what it is. Blake Hall drives, puts it off the glass, can't get it to go. And it looked like Johnson with the rebound. And here's the replay, Coach. On the last possession, I'm not sure if it's the last possession. Oh, yeah, he absolutely did. That was a foul.
Yeah, he got lucky he didn't pick up number 5.
Hey, we call it how it is here. And if that would have been East Carter, we would have said, you know what, they probably got away with one there.
Well, just like on that possession, they got the foul on Harrington. From our angle, you couldn't really see a whole lot. To me, it looked like he was fairly straight up and down.
Yeah,
it didn't look like there was a whole lot there on that one, but they got a whistle on it.
And this possession right here could have easily been called a jump ball. Johnson hits them both. Well, from our angle, anyways.
Yeah.
We don't have the angle of officiating.
No,
and we are not officials.
No, we're all the way up here.
Sometimes Coach might think he's an official, but
we're up here in the very top of the gym. We don't have the best angle.
Atkins drives baseline, and he traveled. Kind of got stuck there right underneath, wedged between the rim and Evan Goodman, and may have just taken an extra step. (51-44). We tiptoe under 4 minutes here. Oh, Ty Scott's wide open. They lost him. He'll fire from 3. Greenup County very fortunate there. Atkins runs it down, but it hits off the foot of Atkins, and it'll go out of bounds back to the Raiders. Hey, the Blake Hall effect.
Another hustle play by Blake.
course, since the last game we had, it was my birthday, and I want to take this time to, I think everybody in Grayson wished me happy birthday. So I appreciate that. And, of course, this baseball season, my grandfather, nice steal there by Atkins. He'll drive a jam.
Oh.
Man, he's a player, isn't he?
Yeah,
I mean, he is a player.
Showing off the hops there, getting up.
That's an all-area player right there.
Yeah,
that kid's good, man.
Absolutely.
That kid's good. Say what you want to, kid can play.
Oh, no, he absolutely can play.
Nice play by Goodman, who will put off the glass. Can't finish, but
who are they going to get it on? They got to get it on.
You can see this on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay, Coach. Look over here to the left right here. Looks like it'll go against Atkins. If it is Atkins, that's number 5. No, wait a second. If it's Underwood, it's number 5. Did they get it against Underwood?
I thought they called it against number 3 against Chanley.
So Chanley has fouled out. I only had him for 3.
Well,
no, wait. I only had him for 3. That would have been number 4. So maybe. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting some directions over here from my left that maybe they didn't get the foul against the correct player. So we're not sure yet.
Well, I'm not sure they called it on 3, and they hit the buzzer like he fouled out, and he went to the bench.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Well, Greenup County has their scorekeeper here also, who I'm sure is very good.
Yeah.
And he did not debate it, so we're probably just wrong.
Yeah. I'd say the error is on our end, not on.
Well, sometimes those officials they flash the fingers so quick you can't see them, and sometimes you just see a 3 or a 2 or a 1, and you just nice drive by Underwood, and he's fouled. This will either go against Ty Scott or Johnson. It looks like it'll go against Ty Scott. 3 on Ty Scott. Important to note, Coach, with that last foul on Chanley, to foul him out, that was a 15 foul against Green County.
That does set up the bonus for the
So with
almost 3 minutes.
3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Each quarter will be in the bonus, so maybe those 3 minutes. As Underwood, it's the first one.
Depending on which team plays the fourth quarter, that can be a good sign or a bad sign.
Well, the way we've been shooting the way East Carter's been shooting free throws is probably not a good thing.
That's what I was going to say. It depends on which team shows up.
Yeah. I kid because I care.
Yeah, if you play the stats, then it's a good thing for East Carter. If you play the way that they've shot for the last couple games at the free throw line, that may not be a great stat.
Whoa. And it looks like this one went off the foot of a Musketeer. You know what? This is just a great basketball game between two good teams. Timeout, East Carter. Brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with it. We'll be back on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back out here on Kool TV, 2:35 left. I'll tell you, though, Jeff, you want me to call you Jeff or you want me to call you Coach?
I don't care. Whichever
we're
one.
friends, so I can call you whatever I want to.
Yeah,
Off the air, I'll really call you what I feel like. Johnny Ballgame in the house for the Musketeers. What a great guy he is. He is just what, I mean, when you think of Greenup County sports, he's the first person I think of.
He's there for every game, every sport.
The most loyal Musketeer there is.
I don't think I've ever seen a Greenup game in football, baseball, or basketball that he's not been in attendance at.
I ran a story about him a couple of years ago because he deserves it. I mean, there's a lot of people behind the scenes that don't get the recognition they deserve, whether it's people like Johnny Ballgame, who are kind of Mr. Do-It-All. Timeout each quarter, we'll keep it right here. Or it's the bus drivers. Or it's the people, the custodians who clean up the gym or clean up the football field after games. Or it's, there's a lot of moving parts that go into these schools that people just, you don't see. But here, in the last 3 or 4 years, I've gotten to see. You know how I know that? Because usually I'm the last one to leave.
Yeah.
So,
there's a million moving parts
Absolutely.
to any event that happens at a school at any level.
Right.
At college and high school. I mean, we always laugh back and think, I never thought about painting a field until I started coaching.
Right.
I always took for granted as a player, you showed up on Friday night, you showed up to practice.
It's a lot of work.
The field was painted, it was ready to go, and
And
somebody did that.
And each program, they have to have volunteers, and there's parents that cook meals and booster clubs. I mean, there's just a lot of moving parts, and I'll tell you what, Jeff, and I'm not just speaking for East Carter, we are blessed to live in the area that we are, because it seems like that a lot of parents and the communities that have these schools in them are just some of the best people.
Oh, they still care about the communities. They care about their schools. They care about their kids. They want to see success for whatever school that they live in that area.
Yeah. Just don't forget about your broadcaster when you're making food. That's one thing that, I think that, Dickie Tiller, he got a free lemonade and a free hot dog every baseball game he called for 30 years because he'd always win the drawing.
When I was in high school, we asked Dickie about that every baseball game. We tailgated every Boyd County baseball game and asked Dickie. Dicky'd come across there. We've got a drawing for 2 hot dogs with sauce and mustard and a lemonade. The winner is Dickie Tiller. So we bring Dickie 2 hot dogs and a lemonade to the press box. And we always ask him, we said, Dickie, where's the box to enter that contest at?
Yeah. Well, it's over there somewhere. Yeah, Blake Hall hits free throw number 1.
Yeah, Dickie always goes, oh, it's down there somewhere.
Yeah. You think he was lying? No way.
Then he was the luckiest man alive.
Second one's away, and it's no good.
I love Dickie to death.
I think Mr. Chad Goodman down there has bought some hot dogs, too. But I think Dickie brought some Texas Roadhouse here last year for the press box there at the baseball field. Man, it won't be long. Baseball will be getting going.
Oh, baseball's getting ready to be back in full swing.
And each quarter will be loaded. And almost a turnover. Underwood fires 3. No good. Rebound goes to Veach. Oh, tough shot there by Veach. Rebound goes to Underwood. He can't get it to go. We're fighting underneath for it, and possession should go to the Raiders, and it will. Missed opportunities there for Greenup County, Coach. With a minute 27 left, you can't have possessions like that.
Yeah, that was an empty possession. They had lots of opportunities to finish it off.
Credit to the Raiders, man. There's a different fight now.
Yeah.
This is a different Raiders team. They're going to have to start playing like this every game. Because if they don't, they're going to be watching everybody else play. That's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah, this team's not blessed with a lot of size, so they've got to make up for it with intensity
they are not.
And scrappiness, and tonight they have.
Oh, nice split by Blake Hall, and looks like Underwood may have.
That'll be it for him.
I think it will be.
Well,
we don't know.
I'll say we'll find out.
We really don't know. And well, maybe not.
Well,
I don't know.
There may be the missing fouls we were looking for.
Yeah. Well, Johnson at the line. First one's away. It's no good.
I could have swore that was 5 on him, but
well,
maybe
if Chad Goodman and their stat guys don't argue it, maybe we were wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a final, Coach, in the SEC. South Carolina has went to Knoxville and defeated Tennessee 63-59. That makes that loss to Kentucky down there a lot better, even though they look like crap against Arkansas. So it is what it is. They can't play like that tomorrow night. They can be 55-48. We're under a minute here. And Atkins traveling. Big time turnover there. And now, if you're East Carter,
protect the basketball and figure out who's had the hot hand at the line tonight and try to get them the basketball.
What a game going on down at Paul Blazer. Ashland and George Washington are tied at 42 with 4:33 left in the third. Get it in, can't get it in. Baseball pass down to Blake Hall. Blake Hall goes up and gets it. Teardropper can't get it to go. Atkins with the rebound. Greenup County with life, trailing by 7. Atkins quickly the other way, drives. Shaw's away. It's no good. Wow, I did not see a foul there. I didn't even think anybody touched him.
I thought
But hey, you know what? That's why we have replay.
I will say, we'll see the
Hey,
replay. It
maybe
sure looked
we're
like
wrong.
it sure looked like he was just out of control. And
That's what I thought. We'll see here.
And went down on his own.
Yeah, we'll see right here. That's why we have replay. That's why our producer missed it. Best in the business. First one's away. It's good. Sometimes you know, and we've all been guilty of it. You anticipate the contact, and the contact never comes.
Yeah, and then it throws you totally off.
Yeah. I'm not saying that was the case, but it looked like it from 300 yards away.
Yeah.
Not literally. We're probably seriously, probably 75 feet from the floor.
Yeah.
Which is, we still see the game really well. Whoa.
I'll
tell you what.
You could very easily call that intentional and give free throws
Here
and
it
the
is.
ball.
Here it is. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. No. This ain't it. So it'll be first and 10 East Carter. Ball will be swatted right at the Greenup County 31. No, Evan Goodman's at the line. We kid because we care. First one's away. That's good. Of course, Greenup and East Carter communities, Coach, really supportive of their athletic programs. Just two really good schools. Second is away, and it is also good. Lead has swollen back to 8, 49, 50, 57, 49, and they'll get a foul underneath.
Interesting to see. Okay. Man, I thought they were going to call that a shooting foul. And I was like, and he passed it off. He never even went for a shot.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Allison wants a timeout, and we'll keep it right here. It's full timeout, but we'll keep it right here. Because if I see another Star Country Market food commercial, I already gained 2 pounds last commercial break. I've been cutting big time.
Have you?
Yes. No bread, no chips, and I don't eat past 6 o'clock.
My schedule, I wouldn't be here.
Well, I don't eat past 6 o'clock. I've been going to Y every single day, which I don't know exactly what I'm bench pressing right now, but right before I got sick I got chemical pneumonia. You ever had anything like that?
No.
I was pressure washing a house over in South Ashland, and I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a poor ventilated area or something, but it actually burned the inside of my esophagus and down in my lungs. Oh, my gosh, man. It took me months to get over that. Well, I lost everything. Before that was happening, I was bench pressing 365 pounds.
Wow.
So that's not bad.
That's pretty impressive, especially for your advanced age these days.
Hey, listen, I got to be prepared for any of the parents who hold grudges against me for previous things that I said years ago on EKA.
I do have to say, when we were talking about the people earlier when we were talking about the people that make these games go, I do have to say hello to my friend Dickie Tiller.
Oh, well, no,
I haven't gotten to see Dickie in a long time.
Nobody cares about him.
I've had Dickie as a friend. Dickie has called radio games since I played in high school. One of the best people you could ever meet. Would do anything for anybody in the world.
I like Dickie. He's my good friend. He usually calls me and tells me how wrong I am all the time.
Oh, he calls me. He calls and tells me every week he's picking against us.
That's fine.
Just to fire me up.
Yeah, well, picking against long three out front is no good. This one will go out of bounds. Picking against you cost Dickie Tiller the pick 'em this year. Ask him who won that.
Oh, yeah, he plays that he's doing it to fire me up, but then
out of the whole area, I gave everybody one chance this year. If they know more than me, that they can go ahead and do it, and we had to pick them, and guess what? They let me win. I can't do that. And we're going to foul. Atkins fouls Blake Hall. So East Carter, big win tonight with 12.2 seconds left. Blake Hall at the line, leading by 8. Make this 10. First one's away. It's good.
Without looking back at the picks, I believe seeing the picks from the Kool hits.
You mean the poll?
The poll. I believe just about everybody other than you was predicting a Greenup County win on this game, weren't they?
Well, I actually had Greenup County ranked ahead of East Carter.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Well, they have better wins.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Yeah.
But now East Carter holds the head-to-head win, which carries a lot more weight. It's moved by Atkins. He'll put it off the glass and in. It'll count, but it's too little too late. East Carter has defeated Greenup County 59-51. What a great game by two great schools, Coach. And two great coaches, Coach Allison and Coach Brammer. You talk about the turnaround that Coach Allison's been able to do with this Greenup County program. This is a good team that came in here tonight, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got a lot of good-looking athletes. They're long, play the game well. They move basketball, shoot well. They're definitely one of those teams on any given night can give trouble to anybody in this region.
You talk about, it's kind of like this East Carter and Greenup County, I wouldn't call it a rivalry. It's kind of like, well, you can't relate to it because you're not a Kentucky fan. It's kind of like Kentucky and Mississippi State in football. You just expect anything that they play against each other, whether it's baseball, basketball, or football, it's just going to be a great matchup, man. And tonight didn't disappoint.
Well, and it's one of those familiar matchups. It's not an East Carter,
Right.
West Carter, a Greenup Russell game, but East and Greenup play each other every year in every sport.
Absolutely.
Like you see them every year.
And we'll be powerhouses in baseball again. Of course, they'll have to replace Wireman, but we'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Graceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6.
Hello,
River Cities
everyone.
Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects. They have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experience and
We would love for you to join
River
our
Cities
family.
Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads at tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any other. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the Tri-State. Ashton, Grayson, Paintsville, Sonoma, South Point, Olive Hill, and Canonsburg. Reyes, Hermanos Nunez, Double
Check out the best selection
On average, our
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy that old-fashioned affordable excellent pricing, look no more. Since 1974.
No matter how good the small pharmacy or teammates, they'll all your
more than you expect from a pharmacy.
Back out here on Kool TV. Once again, we have a final 59-51. East Carter has defeated Greenup County. A much-needed win, Coach, for these East Carter Raiders who have had, at the beginning of the year, man, they did not look good. They didn't. Just call it what it is. They just, of course, their last game of last year, they had Boyd County beat.
Yeah, absolutely. Had them on the ropes at the region.
They did. And coming in this year, there was, during football season, I used to kid Kool Brammer. I think it's sometimes maybe it kind of mounted a little bit against him, but I used to kid him and say, hey, you guys got expectations this year. And so I called him Expectations Programmer. I was obviously kidding because I know how high school athletes are. You talk about 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. You never know what you're going to get each day. But they put it together, and I think, Coach, they put it together in a complete game for the first time this year tonight on this floor.
Yeah, this so far, as far as a complete game goes, has been the best East Carter team that I've seen this season. I agree with you 100%.
And you saw signs of it against Lawrence County. Yeah. And then it seemed like we kind of tiptoed backwards a little bit when they played against West Carter. I'm not taking anything against them, but the energy level was not the same. Yeah. I know West Carter's a good team. Trust me, I understand that. But the energy level for the Raiders was different until their backs were against the wall. I think at times East Carter feels like that they have to have their back against the wall before they start amping it up. Tonight, not the case. They came out, and Coach, just call it what it is. Greenup County never led tonight.
No, this was a wire-to-wire win. This was an impressive game for East Carter.
One thing that, what I said earlier in the broadcast is we enjoy everybody watching tonight. Sometimes I've had people from California before message in and say, hey, really like listening to the Raiders, really like, doing whatever game I'm doing. Keep up the good work. We have people that watch this broadcast all over the country. But if you're in the Grayson area and you're able to, we strongly encourage you to come out here and pay the $5 because I'll be honest with you, if I was, I'm kind of spoiled, Coach. I don't pay when I come in. I should, but I don't. But here's the thing. If you paid $5 to come in here and watch this game tonight, you got your money's worth and more.
Absolutely. Nobody can walk out of this gym tonight and think that they got cheated for a $5 entry fee.
No.
Not even close.
And even the JV game was a good game. Of course, here at the Kool Sports Network, we truly enjoy our relationship with all of our schools, especially, for me out here at Carter County. Different experience. I'm used to being, for the longest time, Coach, I was a Red Devil. Now I'm not. I'm a Raider.
And we won't hold that against you.
Well, you kind of, it is what it is. But
hey, I'm a converted lion, converted long ago out here.
Yeah, that's way worse than being a devil. That's just, some people can't help themselves. We've learned that lesson a long time ago. I'm kidding because I care.
We got a little bonus basketball going on down on the floor here now. Group of little kids. See a little Champlin on Champlin.
I think Tim's just letting his kid get wore out, so it's easier for them to get to sleep tonight.
We're seeing a little Champlin on Champlin violence here. Corbin's taking it out on younger brother Grayson right now.
Of course, we will be joined by Coach Cole Brammer when we come back here on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier. and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back out here on Kool TV as Cole Brammer will make his way up here after taking forever. Obviously, I'm kidding.
He's slow.
Yeah.
You're going to redo his rankings, or how's he going to do it?
Say that over the mic.
I will. Care a bit.
What'd you say?
I said is make sure you get a chance to get back to studio and get Coach E to adjust his rankings when he gets a chance.
I think Coach E watched a Raiders team tonight that finally put a full game together, Coach.
Absolutely.
Talk about the effort, especially defensively, from your team tonight.
Well, I actually didn't feel like we were great in the first half defensively. I felt like, that we Atkins hit, which he's a great basketball player. He's so athletic, and he gets what he wants when he wants at times. And, I really feel like first half we didn't do a great job on him. I felt like, Blake was kind of not wanting to get that second foul and was just walling up on him. But if you watch the second half, I think kind of what happened from there. I thought he done a great job. And I don't know what the exact numbers and breakdown is on that, but I think you got to tip your cap to Blake tonight. I thought he was exceptional. Plus, Evan come out, and, he didn't even shoot it great tonight, but he made sure to hit the shots that mattered. And I think he finished with 27 points and hit his free throws down the stretch, so that's a really good performance from him as well.
Of course, we love Coach E. You just give him a hard time.
Yeah. All in good fun.
Exactly, yeah.
That's actually just a message from the locker room. I'm just passing it along.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm glad.
Just passing it along.
Usually it comes to me, so that's.
Yeah, I'm just passing that along.
So here's the thing. You had the lead, you're up 4-0, and then you swell the lead to 8, and sometimes it would go to 10, and then Greenup would turn it to a 2-point lead. Talk about the adversity of your team as Greenup County came in waves at times.
Well, they did, and that's what I was telling our staff there in a few timeouts. We would get the lead to 8 and play really good basketball for a stretch, and then we would just kind of break right back down. What we've got to get past is when we get that to 8, you got to get one more stop and get that thing to double figures. Okay, you got to get one more stop after that, get it out there. Don't let that thing get back down to 4 and give another chance. But credit to our kids. They got the stops that we needed down the stretch. I told them in the timeout with 3.5 to go that if you defensive rebound, you're going to win the game. And we feel like we've done a great job fighting on the glass and battling.
I think it's an obvious statement. Tonight, Greenup County is a really good team, Coach.
Absolutely.
A really well-rounded team, a lot of length, athleticism. They're coached very well.
Very well.
What's this win do for you as we get very close to district tournament play?
It makes it 4 in a row, and that was something that we talked about at the time that we needed to do was rattle off 4 in a row, and I really feel like we're getting more comfortable with what we're doing now. On the defensive end, we're doing some really good things. We're still got some breakdowns, that we got to get fixed, but I thought the second half tonight, not sure, again, like I said, I'm not sure on the final number, but I thought the second half tonight the guys bought in and done a really good job there defensively. And offensively, I thought we were smart. And that's something, you've kind of really understand situations and how you want things to play out, whose hands you want the ball in there late and what you want to happen. And, just credit to our kids. They were motivated for this game. They hear things. There's social media going around. They hear a lot of things now. So it was a very motivated group.
Well, Coach, there may be a basketball game here Friday night.
I think so.
And it may be a significant one.
I think so.
Do you have any message for the Raiders that didn't or wasn't able to make it tonight? Encourage them to come Friday night.
Last district game of the year versus Morgan County. Great opponent for us, and just a top-notch team in the 16th region. The last one, we got them at home. Just an exciting game. All the district games are very fun. They're the big moments that you remember down the stretch, and it's just one of those things where I know our kids are going to be ready to play. They'll be excited to play, but we got a lot of work to do.
Final regular season district game for this group. I think that's important.
It is. Yeah, absolutely.
Coach, something that me and you we've talked several times, especially after game. One thing that I haven't mentioned, but it kind of stuck out a little bit tonight: the offensive boards. Talk about how many second chance opportunities you had.
That team does an exceptional job on the glass.
They
if
do.
you watch what they've done this year and you look at the success they've had and the wins that they've had, the big win over Russell at Russell, Lewis
Raceland.
at Raceland.
Yeah.
Exactly. Go back and look at the box score of what they've done well, and they've rebounded the ball very, very well at a high level. And I preached pregame,
And truthfully, those games were not close for a long time.
No, absolutely not, because those kids play hard, and they're going to go battle, and they're going to go on the glass. So it come down to this. The last thing we talked about before we went out is who wants it more.
Right.
Who wants it more, and you got to go out there, and you got to want it more and get the job done.
Well, Coach, I'll let you get out of here and
Absolutely. I'm
celebrate
getting
that
hungry.
big win. Yeah.
Getting hungry. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. We'll be back on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Núñez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kid's menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Núñez, the best around.
Once again, for the final time, 59-51, East Carter has defeated Greenup County. I want to thank Travis Otworth and Jacob Hankins. I knew that. That's awful for me. Of course, he was working camera. First night I got to work with him, did a great job. Super great kid. You'll come to learn his name a little bit more as he's now working here at the Kool Sports Network, who kind of took Ben Spicer's spot. That's big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Jacob, do you think you could fill Ben Spicer's shoes? He said no. Well, those are some big shoes to fill.
He's got better hair.
He's got better hair, that's for sure. And at least he's not a Lions fan.
Yeah.
Or a Louisville fan.
Hey, now.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I can't because I care. How about it?
Uh-huh.
We want to thank Carter County Schools and East Carter High School for allowing us to come in here and do this. And we truly are blessed in the position that we are in and have a relationship with not only with the schools but with the communities. And, I feel like that anybody at any time here in Grayson can come up and talk to me on a personal level. And I truly enjoy my time out here and look forward to many, many seasons moving ahead. But big win for the Raiders tonight. And we will be back Friday, or I think I have a game Thursday. I'm not sure. No, I have a game Thursday too. It may be at KCU. Of course, I do KCU too. So
does it all.
So for Spencer Hutchinson, Travis Otworth, and Jacob Hankins, this has been a presentation of Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another East Carter Raiders basketball broadcast live on Kool TV. This presentation of East Carter Raiders basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.